The little worm's big journey. In a big, sunny meadow on a fresh green leaf lived a little worm named Wiggle. He loved his home, but sometimes he looked out at the wide world and felt very small and ordinary. The meadow was full of life. Bees buzzed from flower to flower, and grasshoppers chirped happy songs. Wiggle watched them all from his leaf, wishing he could see more of the world. One day, Wiggle looked across the meadow and saw the most beautiful flower he had ever seen. It was a rainbow of bright colors and seemed to be waving just at him. I must see that flower up close, Wiggle decided with a wiggle of excitement. He said a quiet goodbye to his leafy home and prepared for a grand adventure. The journey began. Wiggle wriggled slowly down the long green stem of his plant. The blades of grass below looked like a forest of tall trees. The world was so big. Soon he came across a long line of busy ants, all marching in a row, carrying tiny crumbs. "Excuse me," said Wiggle politely. "Where are you all going in such a hurry?" One ant, named Marcus, stopped for a moment. "We are gathering food for our family," he said proudly. "Everyone has an important job to do." Wiggle thought that was wonderful. Wiggle continued on his way and soon met a kind ladybug named Dottie, who was resting on a clover. "Hello, little worm," she chirped with a smile. "It's a lovely day for a trip." "You look a little thirsty," said Dottie. She kindly pointed to a sparkling dewdrop on a blade of grass. Wiggle took a long sip. It was the most refreshing drink he had ever had. "Be careful on your journey," Dottie warned gently. "The great wide water is just ahead. It can be very tricky for a little worm." Wiggle thanked her and moved on, feeling a little nervous. Soon, Wiggle came to the edge of a small puddle. To him, it looked like a giant, shimmering lake. The beautiful flower on the other side seemed farther away than ever. He peered over the edge and saw his own wobbly reflection looking back at him. He felt very, very small again and a little bit scared. How would he ever get across? Just then, a friendly snail named Pascal slid by, leaving a silvery trail. "Don't you worry, little worm," the snail said in a slow, calm voice. "Every big problem has a small solution." "Patience is the key," Pascal explained. He pointed with his eye stalk to a long, flat leaf that had fallen near the water's edge. "That looks like a very strong bridge to me." Wiggle took a deep breath. He crawled onto the leaf bridge. It wobbled a little in the middle, but he kept his eyes on the other side and just kept going, inch by brave inch. He made it. He wiggled onto the soft dirt on the other side. "You did it," cheered Pascal, who was watching from the other side. "I knew you could." Wiggle felt a new sense of bravery bubble up inside him. He had crossed the great wide water all by himself. He waved a happy thank you to Pascal and continued his journey. The afternoon sun grew very hot. Wiggle saw a large, spotted mushroom and crawled into its cool, dark shade to rest for a moment. But he wasn't alone. A grumpy-looking beetle named Boris was already there. HMPH, taking up all the good shade, Boris grumbled, twitching his antennae. "Oh, there's plenty of room for both of us," said Wiggle cheerfully. Wiggle's happy spirit was so bright that it made the grumpy beetle crack a tiny, tiny smile. After his rest, Wiggle felt very tired and very hungry. He found a soft, delicious-looking leaf and began to nibble. Munch, 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 his tummy was full, and his eyes felt heavy. A strange, wonderful feeling came over him. Wiggle knew just what he had to do. He found a safe, hidden spot under a branch and began to build a small, cozy house all around himself. Soon, Wiggle was tucked inside his chrysalis. He slept and dreamed. He dreamed of the beautiful flower, of his new friends, and of floating on the warm breeze. One morning, Wiggle woke up and pushed his way out into the bright world. But he wasn't Wiggle the worm anymore. He had a pair of beautiful, colorful wings that shimmered in the sun. Wiggle the butterfly flew easily over the meadow. He flew right past the great wide water and the shady mushroom, straight to the flower of his dreams. His long journey had helped him become who he was always meant to be.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to ABC Kids channel